everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're here actually at Agile Auto Performance. This is the first video I've recorded since recovering, by the way, so if I'm off my game, that's why. It's been a while since I made a video. I forgot how to make YouTube videos in. Anyway, for today's goal, it's just gonna be kind of like a nice easy day. I know that the BMW needs an alignment. I haven't really touched it since the last drift event, so I wanted to go ahead and get it up on the lift, check any of like my bushings, see if anything's loose, check for any oil leaks and anything that might be out of the ordinary that might need to be added to my list of things to fix. Also over here, like I came to Agile to do an alignment, and I thought it'd be really cool to kind of show you guys the inside and like what makes an alignment and kind of like the behind the scenes, the details, and why an alignment is really important, especially like when drifting or racing. It's a bit windy and chilly. We're already here, so let's just go ahead and go where the BMW is. There she is, the beautiful BMW. When I was driving up here, like my alignment is so off, it pulls so much to the left that I have to overturn it to the right to fix it. So my alignment is off by a lot. I'm pretty excited to see kind of like what it looks like. I've never seen like an alignment done before, so to see the inside details and like what actually gets touched and readjusted when you do an alignment will be pretty interesting to see. As I was bringing the BMW up here, Chris kind of mentioned that he smelled coolant, so there's probably some light coolant leaks somewhere around here that I am going to keep a lookout for. The power steering reservoir is still leaking because I have not yet had time to fix that, or the energy to be completely honest. I also found that this is completely empty because it has a hole in it somewhere. I filled it up and the next day it was empty, so that's on my list.
Maybe you're lucky and it's just like a hose or something that's leaking.
Hopefully.
It's probably the O-ring flange for the coolant block.
Most likely.
Hey, at least it's not oil this time.
Yay!
Oh, this broke at my last event, so I had to zip tie it up. That rubber. Trade coolant leak for an oil leak. Other than that, everything looks really clean. No oil leaks, just that coolant leak. The diff has been holding up pretty well, as you can see. I need some new diff bushings, which I have. I just need to put them in, which is the next thing to do. Axle boots look pretty solid. Yeah, buddy.
Cross-thread your coolant cap.
So, wait, what is it? Did you just cross-thread it? Are you serious? Just kidding. Wait, so what is actually this?
Coolant pressure tester.
So what's the point of testing coolant? I mean pressure. Wow, I don't know how to make videos or words anymore. It's been too long.
Have a leak that you can't find while the car is not running. Obviously, it's hard to find a leak when the car is running because you can't like put your hands in here because you'll get chewed up by a belt. You pressure test it with a pump, and it shows where the coolant is.
So is it kind of like a smoke test for vacuum leaks? In theory?
Yeah.
In theory, kind of?
You're just pushing the coolant out of the leaking spot.
Oh, or like when you have a tire with an air leak and you spray the soap on it.
Yeah, but if
and it shows where the leak is.
If the tire has
pretty
water
awesome.
in it.
So you're saying I'm just running around the road and it does that?
Yes.
Oh no. So it looks like this puddle of coolant here after pressurizing the system while the engine was off is actually coming from my water pump. It's leaking just like right underneath the pump itself. It's like the highest point. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the idler and confirm that and see if we can get a water pump here, because all of that is definitely on the list of things to fix. The plastic tends to break, so I guess it's time to fix this. Womp womp. So unfortunately the water pump is gone, but fortunately, even though on a Sunday they went and had a ton of parts for us, so not only did we get a new water pump for the BMW, we got new belts and a new idler tensioner pulley, because mine has a ton of grooves on it and it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of this replaced today, because that's a little bit more important than an alignment actually. And then Ben got me some gifts too, hooray! Magnetic trays and then the non-spillage thing, which I will probably still make a mess, but some things just don't change. So while I'm trying to fix my car to get it to work right, Ben is actually doing his own thing. Whoops, over here. Yes, wait, so what is it that you're doing? So he brought a polisher, he's testing, oh, I remember. All of my clear coat over like the whole car is absolutely terrible. Like I said, it's like a snake or a lizard molting. And Ben is gonna test out some, oh my God, that's so cute, it's so Weedle. It is. Are you testing the polish and stuff? You wanna tell me what you're doing real quick?
Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna test a couple different like polishes and pad combinations to see what will get the best result for this without going through too much of the clear coat. And then also seeing like what we can save versus what's kind of too far gone at this point. So like this stuff is potentially savable, but the stuff where it's actually fully peeled and there's like exposed raw paint is pretty done. Like that's not gonna come out.
Womp womp.
So we're just gonna see what we can get and then hopefully pick our pad and polish combo for when I have my 5-inch and we can run over
the whole car. Well, I have one too I can help with. Sweet, so that'll be fun. We'll have that going on inside while I'm trying to get my car working.
I just did a little bit of polish.
Wow.
And it's like,
Yeah, it's fine.
Huh.
like that was.
You can get a lot of this without.
Yeah, look at the amount of like swirls not here and then here. You know, it's crazy.
I hope the camera picks that up.
Should have
Yeah.
That's a big old chunk coming out.
That's what she said. Oh, I didn't get
I
that.
hope not. I hope
I'm sorry.
not. That's a bad
I'm
one.
sorry.
Chunky!
Alright, our fan is out. Now I'll have more room for activities. Alright, now that the fan is out, we have all this room for activities. I'm going to continue taking the belt off. And then take these guys out to get pump out. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Whee! Oh, I got both my accessory belt, serpentine belt, all the belts out. And on this one, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely cracked. So got that to replace it. And the idler on here, you know, let's just go ahead and take that off. And this is off, so we might as well replace it too. New belts, who dis? So we got this little setup on here on the water pump pulley with the belt to hold it while we take off those 4. Oh, thank you. What are they? Nuts, heads, bolts, something on there. So the thing that holds it on there.
We're gonna do both. Yeah, they weren't that
Oh,
terrible.
sweet. I can just do that then. Oh, I need one of these. I think I have an air ratchet. This is nice.
It hit the ground.
Timber! Was that bad?
Hey, do you want to pressurize this real quick and just verify before we go any deeper?
Actually, yeah. For sure. This is plastic. This will need to be replaced too one day. Plastic is a no-go. So now that we're repressurizing it, we wanted just to confirm that it was leaking from right underneath the water pump, as you can see. Is coolant gonna come running down when we take it out?
Yes, it's okay.
Oh, so I gotta put more in.
There's some down there.
Down where?
Over there.
Down on. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
There's like a lot coming
Yeah,
down
it's coming now from underneath like my reservoir. Oh no, what is that?
What's the
It's
blue
the blue
cap?
cap thing.
Yeah.
It's coming out of this valve probably. Or is it, yep, that's it. That's it.
Everybody's hands are in there.
There's an O-ring in there, I'm sure.
Oh, it's coming from the top side, right there.
Oof, so it's coming from top side?
Like right at the top of this valve.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me depressurize that.
That sucks. So is it,
I didn't know you were turned into a bartender.
I'm into that stuff, so
I got that video.
I'm really into
Everyone's
Use
it.
that against you later. Just kidding.
It's fine, I don't care.
So is it leaking or just didn't like all the pressure from
No,
the
I was
thing?
leaking pretty bad.
But where did you see it from, Chris?
Let's get the water pump out. It
Yeah.
looked like it was the O-ring for
That's what I
the
thought.
coupler.
That's what I thought too.
Oh, on the water pump?
No,
that?
on that side.
Which we have a lot of O-rings. I just bought 50,000 of every damn size known to man, so it'll probably be okay.
I like your new belt.
You got a
Good job.
Or sash. Sorry, sash.
There you go.
Oh, look, it kind of works
You
too.
got a half a loop on it.
Yeah.
Belt is
Do you think this will
appropriate for
fit?
it. Oh, it's right.
I mean,
I'm like,
I think you're almost
Oh,
there.
no. It's probably...
Yeah, you got it.
And
You
now
got it.
you're
You're good.
stuck.
Oh, no. Okay.
Wait, no.
Well,
I think if I tried, I could.
This is how Gabby's
stuck on your
face gets
hat.
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how my face gets dirty.
Are you? Oh, right in the.
I know.
Caught
Oh,
some dribbles.
There we go.
Right in the memes. All right. Rib line.
Darn it.
Do you see it? It's like right here.
Is it on there? Yeah. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hammer time. Dun, dun, dun. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day
Hey,
now.
hold on.
What?
Hammer.
Hammer time. Ah, yeah, to loosen her up. You mean like this one? More leverage?
Sure.
Is this...
Sounds great. Yeah.
Ooh, that'll work.
You know what? That's funny.
Everything's plastic in here.
Hold up. So those guys are threaded for a reason. I need a...
Oh, dang. Is that what the studs are for?
I think so.
Hey,
Whoa!
Oh, and that's a wrap.
Gusher.
That's it. Get the fluffer to clean up. We're good.
Yep.
That was wild.
Pay good money for that
And water pump.
kind of stuff.
Girls that make a living.
Nope. Ooh, plastic impeller too.
Yeah, I saw all the other
Oh.
replacements are all metal.
Amazing.
I don't know if the O-ring on the inside, if you can see it, doesn't look too good. Like that one. Maybe that's why I was leaking from
I don't think it was leaking from here. I think it was leaking from here.
Yeah, probably. She made the big mess.
What is it, like 60K or 100?
That's a good looking hole.
So as you can see, the new one is metal, and the OEM one that came on was plastic. They tend to blow and go, and it's not. They
Good one.
they tend to blow up because they're plastic from overheating, and it's not good. So whenever you replace these parts, such as idlers or pulleys, water pumps, always try to go with a metal aluminum one over a plastic one. Yeah.
Awful. Jeez. You say that to me all the time.
And then I put in the new one.
Isn't that Katie's sister or whatever?
Well, if you showed us what is. So now that we have that fixed, I want to see what Ben's been doing over here.
So we polished up the gas cap to see what we could save. So there's a lot of the deeper scratches are still there, but most of
Wow.
the surface scratching is gone. So
My eyeballs.
you can look from up here to the gas cap, and that was kind of like the same as it was before.
I hope my camera can pick it up. That looks crazy. Like that looks like a bunch of spider webs, and then
yeah, so same thing here. So the whole trunk lid is
so
done,
good.
and then you can compare it to either the side or the back of the trunk. Both are about the same condition.
What? Look how awesome that looks. That looks so much better. Or even just like, my kids can't really see it from there.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I guess this would probably be easy.
I just hope the camera's picking it up.
Yeah.
That looks so much better. Like, look how like glossier that looks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty good, but this stuff isn't gonna be savable.
No. So if I were to like wrap though, like would I have to sand all that down?
I mean, as long as it's smooth, you're fine. If it's gone through the clear, so like these
here?
spots, we'll have to do something about, because you'll see it. You'll see it looks like you can see the like depression in it. It also depends on how thick of a wrap you get. So like if you get a really thick wrap, you might not even see it at all. Or sorry, the final polish with the orange pad.
This one?
For the deck lid for the most part. So that pretty much took care of this entire panel without having to switch too much.
Awesome.
And it's a decent enough finish that I'm okay with it for now.
Looks so good.
And then this, I tried a couple different things. So I first tried the orange pad again with the finishing polish. It didn't really pull everything out, so I switched off to the microfiber there.
The white one?
Yeah, the little white one. And I ran that across it, and that took a lot of the heavier scratching out. But it kind of left some marring because the microfiber is good for cutting, but it's not a good finishing pad. So I finished out with the white one that's on it now.
That one?
And that just took any of the like swirling from the microfiber out.
That's awesome. It looks so much better.
Perfect finish now.
Thank you for that. I have a bougie
Yeah.
gas cap and a tank. Trunk now? Hell yeah. Sign me up. So we put in the new belts, look good. And the water pump looks good. So it was also leaking a little bit over here by the expansion tank. And what we ended up doing is taking it out and replacing some of the O-rings that were inside. Just those two?
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
I think that was the only reason why it would be leaking. So now, we got all this new tings. Very nice. Got all of our hoses hooked up, the expansion tank reinstalled, and before completing and saying everything's good to go, we want to go ahead and pressure test it one more time. Just to double, triple, quadruple, cinco check. Not quite sure what's going on here, but...
This is going to fill your coolant system really fast. There's no air in it.
Whoa.
Oh. Was the valve open?
Oh, dude, somebody broke the valve and now it like
No,
partially
dude,
opens.
this is my
Okay,
dog.
straight.
How does it not put air in it? I don't understand.
It pulls vacuum.
Pulling vacuum through the air compressor.
What? This is cool.
So it's going to pull PSI into your vacuum hose.
Yeah.
So it sucks all the air
So
out
it creates
of
the
the system.
vacuum inside of the coolant
And it's
system.
going to beer bong the coolant.
What? That is so cool. This is the coolest image I've ever seen. So it sucks out all the air.
You're
And then-
good, Chris.
Nah, I look.
Alright. And crank up.
And the air bubbles coming out? Oh, this part?
Coolant got inside of here because this valve was partially
Yeah,
open.
because somebody broke my $300 tool.
That's the coolest tool I've ever seen.
It was before it was broken.
No.
Even broken is cool.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, no way.
Yes
What?
way.
It overfilled?
No, the little bobber.
Is it
The
inside?
little bobber got sucked up into it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was in there.
Where is it now? Oh, there it is.
I mean, it was like, when I
It was
pulled it out, it
sounding.
was like in it. Yeah.
It was, it was sounding. Google it if you don't know what it means. It's horrible.
What, sounding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No. history? No. But I can't.
Turn it on. Alright, we want to run it until...
Oh, it does hesitate. I need to replace spark plugs and coil packs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on my list.
So what we want to do is run it until your coolant temps come up to like where you see it at normal temp, and we're watching for the cooling fan to come on.
Yeah. All these new belts.
Yeah.
Neat. So we went ahead, turned on the car, gonna get it up to temp and see what happens and make sure that it doesn't overheat, make sure that the fans turn on at the right temperature, and you know, just test it out to make sure it's good to go now that we fixed all of the leaks. And a new water pump. Finally have all of the cooling problems fixed on the BMW. So right now we're going to, I need to replace one of my wheels. As you can see, all of the tread has gone from that one. Fixing one valve stem and then going ahead and get an alignment done. So when this tire was put on, I guess they damaged the valve stem?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Is it not supposed to look like that?
No, it's not supposed to come apart. It was like completely, they didn't change it.
Well, they probably didn't have any. So it just came.
The fun part is we'll have to cut that out because.
Oh, I see.
That came detached
That's not
from the
too.
rubber.
Let's see if we can. So let me grab something up there. Fire real quick.
The whole board.
Broken.